my sweet crafty friends, it's Monique with Grace and Tattered Lace. How are you guys doing today on this fine Wednesday night? On a different time even. All right, if you guys are not seeing that little red light up there, that means you're on replay. Make sure you type hashtag replay, hashtag rerun, something like that. Let me know you were here. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what you had for dinner. And of course, don't forget to let me know what you thought of tonight's craft. And I see my live friends starting to pop on. Hello, 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 sweet friends. Let me get me pulled up on the iPad so I can see comments a little easier. How are you guys doing? Let me pull up and I will say hello. Make sure my volume is off. Okay, there we go. Hello, Christine and Kimberly, sweet Deb and Meriden. Hello, Kimberly, you're sitting down to eat some stir-fried chicken. Yummy. Hello, Stephanie and Carla. Shelly, Stacy, Betsy, Deb. Hendrix, thank you for sprinkling, sweet friend. Hello, Red Brick Home Crafts. Is that my sweet friend Amanda? Hello, Debbie and Nancy and Linda and Sharon and Dick. Hello, Sherry. Yay, I'm so glad you caught me here. And Vicky from Buena Park, my old stomping grounds. And Miss Judy and Becky. I feel like, I know that I'm going to age myself, and I know that most of you guys are going to do that too, but you know what I feel like? I feel like I'm like in a romper room, and I'm like saying, hello, my sweet friends, and calling out your name with the little, eyeglass. Hi, Caroline. Thank you so much for sprinkling, my sweet friend. Hello, Diane. You're making tacos, Debbie. Yummy. Hello, Denise. Hello, Crafty Creations with Donnie and Virginia. I'm guessing that's Virginia here. Hello, Deb. Your name is Shelby. Okay. Welcome, Shelby. Welcome, I think, Virginia, right? You guys are new or fairly new. I'm not recognizing the name. Diane, let's see. Debbie, 107. Oh my gosh. Hello, Jolene. Hello, Ange. It's Donnie. Okay, welcome, sweetie. So happy to have you here. Thank you for sprinkling. Okay, I think I'm caught up on the comments there. Oh, thank you so much, Jolene. Hello, Stacy. Okay, let's see. What was I gonna tell you guys? Darn it. Ugh. Oh, the reason I thought that you were my sweet friend Amanda was because one of my good followers, Amanda, messaged me this afternoon and said she started her craft page finally and asked me to give her a follow, and we have been going nonstop today, and I haven't had a chance to do that, so I didn't get to check what her business page name was. Hello, Shelly from Pennsylvania. We're gonna make a pumpkin today, you guys. I'm so excited. Look at this. Look at this pumpkin cutout that Kevin made for me. Well, I drew it and he cut it for me. Oh, thank you so much for sprinkling. Hello, Miss Tammy from Crafty Peep. Isn't that cute? This little wonky little heirloom, right? Heirloom pumpkin. Hello, Polly. Welcome, sweet friend. All right, so we're gonna stain this, and then I'm gonna talk to you guys while we're staining it. We're gonna do it a different color stain today. All right. Hi, Dana. Isn't it cute? Isn't that pumpkin cute? You guys, I'm not gonna lie. Let me get an apron really quick, you guys, because I just put on a clean white shirt. Yes. Let's see here. Yes. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? Okay. So, hold on. Give me a second. Let me grab my apron. This one today. I'll trade my white shirt for my white apron. That's not very smart, but okay. All right, you guys. Kevin found a new job. Yes, I'm actually kind of hoping that, and he likes it, that we can keep him home and he can do this. Hello, Delma. Yes. Hi, Glow. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully it's high enough. I'd like for Kevin to do some cuts. Hi, Kathy. Okay, we're gonna do a stain in a different color today, you guys, and I've never done it this way, but let's give it a shot. Hello, Patricia. This is called Nutmeg by Folk Art. Yes, it's gonna have to be a hanger, Dana, because I didn't make it to be a shelf sitter. We didn't have enough time, to be honest. I mean, you can make it be a shelf leaner if you really wanted to. But okay, so we're gonna stain with this color. It's called Nutmeg, and I just kind of wanted it to be a little bit more natural, and we'll see how it turns out, you guys. Yes, Patricia, well, Kevin cut it. I drew it, Kevin cut it. So I'm just gonna put some nutmeg on here, and we will wipe it down with a wipe, and I don't have any water. I gotta get Kevin to get me some water. It's a lot easier to do this when your wood is a little bit wet, and I like to spritz it usually with some water, but it's empty. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of spread it a little bit because it's pretty thick and I don't have that water. Now, you guys, the reason that I am running, you love the nutmeg for stain. Oh, yes. Okay, so the reason that I'm running, you guys, is because I told you guys my daughter was in Jamaica for a wedding, right? Well, she was supposed to go to her school today to find out where her classroom was.
Sawdust is in my eyes. I need to get goggles.
Okay. Try putting some eye drops in, rinsing them. Anyway, she's supposed to go to her school today, drop off her stuff, find out where her classroom was at. Hello, Dayla. Hello, Cece. And, you know, just work on getting her classroom set up the best that she could, because she just had only today. She's taking off to California tomorrow. She's going to Morgan Wallen concert. And they got stuck in customs. It was way too long of a line, and they had the last flight going out, connecting flight from Miami, and well, guess what happened? Yep, she got stuck there. Hey, Kevin. Hopefully he can hear me. I want to have him get me some more water, you guys. Hi, Wanda. Anyways, she got stuck in Miami, and she didn't fly out until 4 o'clock today, which is kind of late for her to go to school, drop off her stuff, put bookshelves together, try to get her classroom set up. So guess what Mom did today? Mom and Kevin went to the school and worked on her classroom for her a little bit, because, like I said, she's taking off to California tomorrow, and she only had today to do work. Kevin! Hold on, you guys. I really need water. Give me 1 second. Can you give me some water in this, please? Never mind, never mind. All right, sorry about that, you guys. Now that I don't have 3 stories, I can do that pretty quickly. It really needs water. It's just too dry. Okay, so anyway, I went to her school and tried to start setting up her classroom for her. And it took a bit longer because we had 2 bookshelves and a little rolly cart thing, and just doing some cleaning. And yeah, you know how it goes, putting bookshelves together that don't really give you directions, they just give you pictures, and that's not really Kevin's thing. He doesn't do well with those. So we ate lunch at 4 o'clock. We stopped to get something to eat, and we ran home, and you know, we're 30 minutes away from everything. So I didn't get home until I had 20 minutes, 25 minutes to plan. I had nothing planned. So we had to draw this quickly, have Kevin cut it and sand it for me. So here we are, you guys. Yeah, sounds like a Kia. You're right, Carol. Isn't that color pretty? This is looking really nice. I hope it works for what I want, you guys. Whoops, something fell. All right, just a little bit more in the part that we had a tough time getting the sander in. But this color is very pretty on here, you guys. It gives you too much anxiety, Dilma. All right, let me dry it because I'm gonna put little fingerprints all over. All right. That was the color. That's right, I heard you say that this afternoon, Tammy, on your live. Did somebody ask what color is it? It is called Nutmeg. Nutmeg by Folk Art. Let's see. You have things falling all over the house since your mom got home. Oh, goodness. Oh, Lizette, no worries, girl. You need to call me tomorrow because we got to plan a get-together. And Delma, I got to plan something with you too, my sweet friend, sir, before I go back to work next week. All right. Okay. Look at how cute that is. I just love this color, you guys. Let's see. Oh, yeah, right. It looks like cinnamon. This would be a really good color to use for rusting, I think. All right, let's close this up. Now, we're just going to do something super simple and basic with this tonight, you guys, but I think it's going to be really nice. I think we're going to go ahead and kind of do it like a chippy. I can come up north for a trip to see you. I would love that. I would love that. Hi, Charlene. You had to mow the lawn? All right, we're going to put a little wax on here, you guys. Do a little bit of chippy, but I don't want it to be too chippy. Hi, Stephanie Wisby. Where is who? Where is who? Tina, were you asking where's somebody at? I know, a get together. Oh wait, I gotta put some tape on here, you guys. Where is my tape? Maybe that's what fell. There is some. Okay. All right, we're gonna just put some paint on the top. Here, I think. That'll be good. Just eyeballing it. All right, how's everybody doing today? I hope you guys all had a wonderful day. Ugh, this is hard to do when you got gloves on, you guys. How white is the pumpkin? Caroline, I will look and tell you, sweetheart. We will measure it. I have no idea. I honestly just sketched something. That's why it's wonky, because I drew it freehand. You had another update on your phone. Oh my gosh, yeah. And you can only see one comment at a time, Sherry. Oh my gosh, try to swipe over and swipe back and see if that helps. What am I looking for? Well, Caroline, who asked that? Caroline asked that. Where is the measuring tape? Here it is. All right. This is just right in the middle of it. It's about 12.5 inches long. It's just a hair shy of 12.5 inches wide. And then from the stem down, it is like 7 3/4. Okay. Beverly, I used a nutmeg by Folk Art. Nutmeg by Folk Art. And my stripes are not looking, this is not looking straight. Which one's crooked? Which one? I think it's this one. Okay. Now, hi Jean Marie. Hello, Caroline. I'm not sure what color I want to paint the stem, so I'm going to cover that up. All right, do we have any new friends today, you guys? Any new friends? All right, we are going to use some Barn Red. Barn Red by Apple Barrel. Okay. You went to Home Depot, bought the medium weight 8-ounce drop cloth. Oh, let me hear. To make your permit. Oh, Dana, I'm so happy. I need to make a Santa. Ew. Paint boogers, you guys. Paint boogers. Oh, golly moogers. Let's get rid of this paint booger. That is really gross. Hi, Wendy. Welcome, sweet friend. All right. I'm going to put a little wax on here before I forget, you guys. So I have our wax, our clear wax from Bear Wax. And we're just going to just kind of put some on here. We're going to put some here and here. And we're going to hope that it works. You love that Santa, Caroline? We need to remake it. Woo! I'm hot, you guys. I'm hot. All right. Donnie, I make all kinds of crafts. I like primitive. I like farmhouse. I like rustic. Sometimes I do a little shabby chic. I like to do a little bit of everything because I know that not everybody likes primitive alone and not everybody likes farmhouse alone. So I try to do a good mixture to show people how you can like change from primitive to farmhouse just by changing a color or print or something else to get what you want. All right. Now I'm using the wax on there, you guys. For those that are new, I'm using the wax on there to do my chippy. Okay, I didn't ask the question of the day. What I always ask everybody every night that I come on, what is for dinner? What is everybody having for dinner tonight? I can tell you, Kevin and I had to stop. We had a very late lunch, which probably will be our dinner. I had a chili cheesesteak sandwich, and Kevin had a triple decker BLT. All right, I hope this is gonna work, you guys. We might have it a little bit too thin. Your hubby is bringing home pizza. Meatloaf in the oven. All right. I'm going to give it a little dry. It's already starting to dry. Chicken spaghetti. I've never heard of that. Yum. Pork, sirloin, squash, green bean, and salad. Spaghetti and a candy bar for dessert. BLT is your favorite, Dana? Pork tenderloin, sweet potato, and a vegetable. Carol, mine's in the refrigerator. I need to make that probably tomorrow. Chicken Costco, Alfredo, broccoli, and garlic bread. Delma, you don't like to cook anymore, do you? Delma was a pastry chef, Delma, but I'm sure at being a pastry chef, you know how to cook too. All right. We're just gonna go for this. That color combination looks really awesome. Now, I did see something very similar on Pinterest, you guys. We're gonna give this a try. And we're gonna hope that this does what I want it to do. Oh, good. Kind of looks like an apple right now with that green on the top, doesn't it? I'm actually not going to worry about that chippy in the middle. That turned out good. That turned out really good. Okay, you guys, the more flat you make this, the easier it is also, and you don't get those like deep grooves. Okay, and just... Hi, Sandy, no worries. All right. Oh, it looks good, you guys. All right, now we have to decide. I was thinking of, actually, I think we're just gonna leave the stem brown. It really could be a cute apple for a teacher. Look at how cute. Hi, Vonda. I have not tried the tape method yet, Stacy. I'm not gonna lie. I like my method. I'm just gonna scrape it just a little bit more. Right in here. Just kind of blend it a little bit more. Thank you, Caroline. All right, let me just scrape this just a little bit more, then we're gonna give it a quick dry. You guys, I don't know if you guys paid attention, but I did change my time up on you. And Kevin asked me to start going on a little bit earlier because we are now in the Eastern Standard Time Zone. So it's very late for me. Our sleeping schedule is off because we haven't gotten used to it yet. I start work next week, and so we're going to try this a little bit earlier thing, unless I have craft around the clock until I can get my times switched. So moving forward, we're going to stick with this time. Christy at the Dashing Willow by Christy is going to go after me, okay? It doesn't pull enough off for you, Dayla. You tried the tape method and it worked well. Dayla, you might have to put a little bit more paint or maybe even a little more wax to try to get it to work better. You think this one looks farmhouse? Okay, well, we have a little crow that we're going to put in here too. I probably should have stained him too, but that's all right. Lake Erie is, what did I miss? It's cooled you down and you're in the high 70s. That's nice. Okay. Now, I really wanted to, we're going to stamp pumpkins right across the front of this. I really wanted, I have a lot of you guys that go to bed so early. I really wanted to use my big stamps, my big IOD stamps. These are my favorite stamps. I've used these forever, you guys. But I didn't make it quite big enough. And I have the paper for the Cubano stamp. Let me see if I can tell you what this font is called. Hello, Pat. Let me look really quick at if I have the paper in the drawer, because you guys always ask me what this font is and I can never remember. All right, here it is. I just have them backwards. I have the Cubano in the font. This is called typesetting stamp. Okay, this is IOD stamp. You guys, I get these from Miss Mara at Retail Vintage Therapy. She is fantastic and has amazing shipping. Ugh. Okay. I just ordered some more Dark and Decrepit from her, and she's already shipped it. So it'll be here within a couple days. So I did pull the stamps. We're going to use the small one. And did I dry that, you guys? I can't remember if I dried it. Oh, did I miss something? No worries, Sue. You have a good time with your granddaughter. Let's see. That one is N. We're going to space this out so that I can make sure that I have this right. Okay, I think that's going to be perfect. I did dry it. Thank you, Christine. What do I do for work? Shelly, great question. I'm a speech pathologist by profession. I work in the school system. I work mostly with students with special needs or students that can't pronounce their sounds properly, struggle with grammar, things like that. I choose to work in the school system because I love working with students, and B, I love having my summers off and all those vacations. All right, so I'm just putting the ink on the letters here. And I should probably, how am I going to do this? Oops, I just tried to stamp my table. Let's see. We are going to do this. I want to make sure that I have it. I got to get the clear thing, you guys. I can't see. Stamps. Sorry, I can't see my letters on that thing, and so we're going to use the plate. I like the clear plate, you guys. It's an acrylic stamping plate. This is going to help me see where I need to put this. All right. Bear with me while I concentrate on this, you guys, because you gotta kind of concentrate. Your brother did speech class because they told him he had a sister named Sandy. Oh goodness. I'm guessing that he had problems with his THs maybe. All right, let's not let me mess this up because we cannot do that. It's P-U-M. M is next, right, guys? Because I cannot afford to mess this up. Stamping right on the wood. Oh, we had an S. Okay. P-U-M-P. This one is going to be super easy, you guys. I don't know. What do you guys think about this cutout? Thank you, Sandy. P-U-M-P-K. Sorry, guys. I'm talking to myself because I want to make sure that I don't spell it wrong. The trick with using the tape is to make sure you dry the layer thoroughly before adding. Yeah, he is getting good. P-U-N-K. Whoops, that's a little wonky. Thank you, Kathleen. Thank you, Cece. And hi, Marie. Welcome, sweet girl. Wonky's always good. Wonky is always good. I agree. S. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, let's get these out of the way. All right, so this is the typeset font from IOD. Let's dry it so I don't smear it. Oh my gosh, you about gave me a heart attack. Who said that? Who said just 1P? I almost had a heart attack. You can remove it with wet cloth right away. I don't know about the wood though. I have a feeling it might not. It might soak in. Was that you, Kathleen, trying to give me a heart attack? Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so darn cute. Okay, let's see. Look at how cute that is, you guys. You ran a daycare in your home for 25 years and you stopped to help your daughter-in-law in preschool class. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay. We have a crow. Okay, this is the same crow that I had the other night, you guys. Hello, Amy. We're going to paint this guy. We're going to sand him a little bit. I was thinking we could put him right here. Or if I drilled a hole, again, we can hang him up here. But I didn't have time to drill a hole. So I'm thinking, I don't know, let's do the bow first because you did it on a wood tag, okay. You can say pumpkin. That's a cute thing for the tag. The question is, do we put a bow? Where do we put a bow? Let me get this in the water. Hold on, you guys. Let me wet my hands off. Do you have a pattern for the crow? Patricia, I can just trace it up and put it on Telegram. Mary, these stamps are really, really awesome. I love it. I do a lot of them. I use a lot of them with, oh, that's a good one too, Donna. I use them a lot at Christmas time. Well, welcome, Melinda. I'm so happy to have you here, sweet friend. Thank you so much. I hope that you are inspired and I hope that you will make something fun yourself. Let's do a bow, then we'll worry about our crow. If we can put the crow on. And kind of try to figure all that stuff out. Any other new friends today? Any other new friends that we can welcome? If you're new, let us know. If you're a silent watcher and you're not ready, then, you know, we welcome you as well. But we love to chat. We love to engage. Everybody here is friendly. We have not just women, but we have a few men that come here. And I welcome everybody, you guys. Hello, Yvonne. Sweet Southern Designs and Finds. How are you tonight? Okay, we're just going to use a little Bodabra. Thank you, Stephanie. Okay, I have just a couple different prints that I've got here. Thanks, Beverly. Hi, Patty. Welcome. Sorry, you guys, I didn't get all of the fabric torn because I was in a rush. I won't lie. Oh, Donna, thank you so much. I know the sound is just so, it's just like, I don't even know how to explain it. It just is so it's not really refreshing, but I just love it. Okay. You're not a silent watcher, Mary? No, you're not, girl. Okay, those that weren't here last night, I really kind of tried to show you guys how to do this. Okay, so you're going to take your fabric this direction. You're going to slide it down into your bow dabber maker, and then you're going to twist it. Okay, you're going to twist it forward just like this. Then you're going to make sure your little loops are where you want them to be. Make them equal on both sides. And I just kind of vary how I do it. Okay, so this one we're going to put 2 little loops on each side. I like a messy bow. I don't like my bow to be perfect. You're more than welcome to do either way. And if you're not quite ready to do your bow this way, you can just do the X bow. So you just cut your strips in the length that you want your bow to be, and you just crisscross your bows in an X pattern. And that's a good way to start if you're still trying to get the feel for how to use this little bow maker, you guys. All right. Let's see, let's put red next. So I'm just gonna use some red and some black and some like creamy color. You forget the twist. Yeah, the twist is important because that's kind of what kind of helps it. Now, when your fabric is a little bit skinnier, it's a little harder to do the twist. I won't lie, because there's not much to twist. All right. Oh, and I think I have a little bit of black too. Just trying to mix it up and make it cute, you guys. Is that the small one or the large one? It is not the mini. It is not the mini. I do not have a mini, so, and I think that this is the, I think that this is the only other size, excuse me. Oh no, okay, if you guys are freezing, make sure that you guys just maybe hold on and see if it freezes up. And if it doesn't unfreeze, then leave, refresh your Facebook and come back. We always have problems with our friends at FB. I don't know why they like to mess around with us, you guys. Oh, Caroline, thank you, sweet friend. Let's see, let's put another red one in here. I definitely have that new, it's not new, I have my sharing page, you guys. You're welcome to join the sharing page. Go on over there. You guys can share your pictures of things that you've made. You can get inspiration from other people that have shared their pictures. Feel free to engage with everybody. Yes, yeah, a lot of people get it. You didn't get it since you have the larger one, Christine. I didn't get one either. I'm going to tell you why, because I never make little tiny bows. Ah, hello, Gail. We are making a pumpkin. We are making a pumpkin. We're not really done with it. We're just we're working on a bow to see what else, how we're going to put everything else on. Okay. Maybe we'll do one more red and then we'll put some more black and white on here. You have both sizes and you love them, Sherry. I struggle with little bows, you guys. I do. All right, let's do a little more red and then we'll put some red and or some white and some black, okay? You guys, you're welcome. It looks like Marie might have just put it on there. Let me see if I can tag that. Pin it. All right, there's the page, the sharing page down there. Oops, I got the wrong one pinned. Let's try again. There we go. It is Grace and Tattered Lace Crafty Friends sharing page. You had the mini, you didn't like it, and you got the larger one. All right, let's do some little little pieces of the white and some black. And I think we'll do black and then white. You used to make a lot of wreaths. Okay, Sherry. And I'd love for you guys to go over there and join the sharing page, because I love to see what you guys create too. Because you guys are just as crafty. Some of you just don't have pages. You don't want to. It stresses you out to even think of it. You don't know how. It's okay. But please come on over and share some pictures and have fun. All right. You're crafty? I kind of figured, since you have a crafty page, my sweet friend. But I'd love for you guys to come on over. Just no videos. I ask that you don't share videos or reels. I did have to change the page up, the guidelines a little bit, so that I was getting too much spam, you guys. Hello, Banda. Welcome. You love your Bodabra? Yeah, I love my Bodabra. Okay. All right. There is our sweet little messy bow, you guys. Isn't that cute? I love it. Let me just get rid of some of these little strings. A little too many. Oh, Dana, Delma, I used to have one of those too. I never figured that one out. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have it anymore though, because I never figured it out. Okay. Oh my gosh, darling. Okay. Now we might have to cut those little tails down a little bit. I really don't want it to look like an apple though, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. And the bow might be too big. Like I said, I can never make a small bow. You still have it, Amanda? Okay, let's try to cut these down just a hair and see if that will help. We'll see. Thank you, Sandy. All right, let's see, you guys. We may not even use the bow at all now that we have it, because I want the crow to go on here. And I think having it on both sides is going to take away. And I'm going to be honest, I feel like the red, too much red, makes it look too much like an apple. I don't know, what do you guys think? Maybe we just put the crow in there. Hi, Holly. Welcome. Thank you. What do you guys think? Obviously, we're going to paint our little crow. I feel like it's a lot having it on two sides. Thank you, Donna. The crow on the bow. It kind of covers it up more a little bit. Paint the stem more brownish, more dark brown maybe, or black even. Whoops, it looks like a pumpkin to you. I'm losing my little stand, you guys. Hold on a second. Okay, all right, let's paint the crow and then we will, you have the Pro Bow Maker. Okay, let's paint our crow and then see what it looks like. You don't like crows, Patty? Yeah, Kimberly, I'm not sure about the bow. Oh, that's a good idea on the hanger. Yeah, let's do the crow and then let's kind of now go backwards. It doesn't look like an apple. Can I send you the pumpkin? I can send it to you, Caroline. Let's use this one. Oh, Glow, I know you love some crows, girl. I missed that one. We are not getting storms. Sherry, we are not getting storms. I will tell you though, when we were at dinner, the emergency alert system went off. I think they're in South Carolina. And of course, we didn't hear emergency alert systems, you know, while we were ever out in California. And everybody was just eating dinner and just didn't seem to ignore it. I do have Westy wire. Yes, maybe wire look like vines. That's a good idea too. I do have it here. All right. Hey, I probably should have dried it first, you guys, because now I can't pick it up. All right, let's give this a quick dry, and then we'll do the other side. I got to get the clumps off though. This probably wasn't the easiest way to do this, you guys. I would have held it and dried it. Fall is your favorite, Kathy? I really like fall and I like Christmas. It's gonna hit you hard. Well, be safe, girl. Is this going to be a kit? Would you like it to be a kit, Kathy? You know what I'm thinking, that probably what we're going to start doing is cutting so many of them and putting them up, and once they're gone, they're gone. Yeah, I hope that you guys are safe. Anybody that's in the path of a storm. Now, is there a tornado coming or hurricane? Or I'm still learning these hurricane tornado differences, you guys. Because I came from earthquake world. Oh, Sandy, have a good night, sweet friend. It took you 2 days to do the pumpkin. Let's see. 2 days to do the pumpkin. It thinks you take you long because of your OCD. Oh, Christine. Okay. Hi, Shana. Welcome, sweet friend. It's okay. You can always go back and watch the beginning on replay too if you want to. All right. You guys, I just want to say how much I appreciate you guys being here, supporting, chatting, engaging. I enjoy my nights every night that I'm here with you guys. And what time is it? Christy's going to be on in 15 minutes, you guys. Okay, I want you to go over and check Christy out on The Dashing Willow by Christy at 6:30 Central Standard Time or 7:30 Eastern. Let's see, that would be 4:30 Pacific Standard. And I don't know if I have any mountain times, guys, but I think that would make them 5:30. Hello, Marianne. Welcome. Okay, let's give this a dry. Then we'll kind of gunk out the edges a little bit. And put it all together so we can get you guys off to see Christy. And if you guys don't follow Sweet Christy, you need to, because Christy is absolutely amazing. She comes up with some of the most creative things I've ever seen. Her imagination is crazy. Debbie, you're in the middle of Central Valley in California. You can get a little tiny shake. Oh, you're lucky. We got some out there where I was at in the Inland Empire. We were near the We were near a fault line out there. Oh, Mary, thank you so much. I just enjoy talking with you guys so much. I can't wait to see you tomorrow night because I'm going to have new hair again, you guys. My hair is going to be all fixed up for you. Get rid of all these sparkles. All right, I'm going to use my little gator tool. We're going to sand the edges. Yes, she is absolutely awesome. When do I have to go to work? Sissy, I have to go back next week. Friday, we're having a new teacher induction, I guess. Luncheon or something. And Monday and Tuesday, I have a training on each day. And then teachers start back on a Wednesday. So we're going to give this new time a try and see if it works. I hope that you guys can make the earlier time. If not, there's always replay. Yvonne, you don't want to talk about sparkles? You have beautiful hair, girl. Yvonne is one of my crafting sisters over on Craft Around the Clock. I missed the question about the gator. Your gator is still in the original pack? Girl, what are you waiting for? I'm just going to do the back just in case. What time does my school day end? That's a great question. I'm not 100% sure. I think my day is over at 3 o'clock, which is what I was in California. So I'm okay with that. Oh gosh, this is darling, you guys. There's our little crow. What do I teach? I'm a speech pathologist. I don't have a subject that I teach. I just teach kids how to communicate. Some of them just don't even know how. Some of them are delayed language, delayed receptive language skills, expressive skills. Yes, Kevin cut the crow. And he cut our little pumpkin that we have tonight. Okay. And I think it's just darling. I think we're going to go ahead and maybe make the stem a little bit darker. Just to make it, or maybe even black. What do you guys think? Now that I put the black paintbrush inside the water. Okay. Oh yeah, that makes it look like a... We definitely need to do something with the stem. I think, Charlene, these stamps are fabulous, girl. You really need to get them. Should we do this one or the darker one? The question of the day. Twin language? Yep, we do. I work with twin language. Twin language. That's awesome. Yes. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, Wanda. I have some Sweet Annie. And now that we did the bow, we might just be saving the bow. Your great-granddaughter will need speech. Told the granddaughter to get her checked. Yes. And asked for a meeting. How old is she? She's going into kindergarten? Okay. Well, she needs to, she doesn't need to ask for a meeting. She needs to ask for her to be assessed. What are your concerns? We're going to use a little. Are you at the same? I'm not at the same school as my daughter. I'm so sad. Your grandson has a speech pathologist. In COVID, he was bad and just began to speak. He has a twin, which was not as sick as he was. Okay. Often twins. Yeah, there's often always one twin that is a little worse than the other. Aw, Rhonda, I'll tell him you said that. Oops, this one is the Dollar Tree one is a little bit cheaper, and this falls off very easily, you guys. This rope. Mary, the stamps are not from Hobby Lobby. They are called Iron Orchid Designs, and they go by the initials IOD. I use Mara from Retail Vintage Therapy. Now she has a Facebook page here, and she also has a website. But if you go to her Facebook page, you'll be able to get her website information from there. She's amazing. She is talented. She also has a page, and she shows you how to use many other IOD products. I thought I did 3. Did I not do 3? There it is. Mr. Wonderful started to stutter occasionally. Absolutely, Yvonne. Could be stress. Absolutely. Okay. I'm thinking that the bow might be more than we need. Anyway, who was I talking to that have whoever's great grandbaby they think is having a problem, they need to put it in writing and request for an assessment. And I'm thinking I don't really like this bow, you guys. I don't like the bow. Maybe we're just gonna put some ribbon around the stem. I have some Sweet Annie here. Playing with it as we go, you guys. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. He's now in the 6th grade and he's now better. Oh, that's good. Okay. Will this make it Excelsior under the crow? Absolutely, Diane. I agree. I'm sorry. I didn't really have this part planned out, you guys, because you know I was planning at the last second. And my concern is I just don't want it to look, I'll definitely have to cut them smaller if I keep those. I just don't want it to look like an apple. Let's see. Yes, it is crafting, you're right. Okay, I think it's not gonna be too bad. Not gonna be bad at all. But some Excelsior, maybe some Sweet Annie. Yes, Sherry, we're going to sell the wood cutouts. They are $5 plus shipping. Unfortunately, shipping seems to be running about $5 a package, even just for this little crow, believe it or not. So if you guys want a crow, then you just let me know. Probably just need to get my Shopify account going. Okay, let's trim this. All right, let's see here. Hi, Tracy. Thank you, Sissy. Okay, how's that? Is that better? Kathy, shoot me a message, okay? I know, shipping is crazy. Just shoot me a message, Kathy, if you want one. All right, I think I like that. Definitely put some Excelsior in there. This is the wrong side. Is he gonna cut the pumpkin, Rhonda? Yeah, I think what we'll do with this pumpkin is, you would love the set. I think what we'll do is I'm going to, we're gonna offer this as a set. I just need to see, we might just make it like a limited edition. And then once they're gone, they're gone. Guys, I'm trying to do this upside down and it's just not working. And I'm not sure that I like this light brown stems. I think it needs to be dark. The crow needs an eye, you think, Grace? Woo! You can always give an eye. Okay. Good night, Caroline. What time is it? Oh my gosh, Christy's going on in 4 minutes, you guys. All right. What do you guys think? You guys like that? You were born left-handed. When you started Catholic school, they tied my hand to a dish towel in my chair. Oh, Kimberly, that's horrible. Horrible. Yeah, I like the dark better also, Yvonne. Okay. Oh. We got 4 minutes. We got to get off of here because I want you guys to head over to Christy. I might have to finish it up after. Okay. As long as it doesn't look like an apple, I'm okay. Probably needs one more. All right, sissy. Sounds good, girl. Needs to go this way. Ay, ay, ay. He uses both hands now, Carol. That is just crazy. I can't believe that that would really happen. But I guess that's how things happened back in the day, right? I imagine you guys are just a little bit older than I am. And in a Catholic school, they just didn't tolerate that. They whacked the hand with the ruler. Wow. Just crazy. Okay. I think it needs a little bit of Sweet Annie. I think this will put a little tiny bit of Sweet Annie in here. We'll put the stems. Thank you, Marie. We'll put the stems in here. Probably something like this, you guys. I will finish it up, but I really want you guys to go check out Christy. She's going live in 2 minutes, you guys. So I will finish it up off camera. We'll probably put a little tag on there. But I want you guys to go check out what Christy has going on tonight. She's coming on in 2 minutes. Thank you so much, Jean Marie. Thank you, Deb. I'm sorry I didn't finish it up for you guys, but I really want you to be over at Christy. Give her some support. She's really working hard to get that new page going, and all the support you guys can give her is greatly appreciated. We're trying to get everybody onto the new page. You guys have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow with some new hairdo. And thanks again, you guys. Again, head over to The Dashing Willow by Christy. Make sure you get her new page, not the old page. The Dashing Willow by Christy. Yes, Teresa, we will definitely cut them up and sell them as a set. Dana, you started teaching in 1980. You had to paddle your students. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Sissy. That one is up for, that one is listed as a set right now, okay? That one's on the page. Christy's page is called The Dashing Willow by Christy. C-H-R-I-S-T-Y. The Dashing Willow by Christy. Good night, Mary. All right, you guys have a great night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you all. Bye-bye.